Happy Tuesday. Hope everybody's doing good. I am so thrilled about this broadcast. The NFL season just started this past weekend, and we got a Hall of Famer in the building, my buddy, Randy Moss. Randy, how are you?
Ronnie, what's up, man? Appreciate you having me on. How you been? You like my shirt?
You know I'm Niner gang, so I have much love for that. We're going to talk about my Niners in a little bit, but let's get some games in. So we're going to be doing giveaways. Make sure to enter exclamation point raffle like usual. Randy and I are going to talk about the NFL. We're going to talk about 2K. We're going to do a lot of stuff. However, we need a third. For some reason, both of our friend lists are not at their game, so we're looking for a third. So anybody in the chat that's real good, come on down. You get to play with the legend Randy Moss, and then just me. What's up, Randy?
This is going to be very, very interesting to try to find us a third.
Yeah, we need a shooter. Like you got to already be on my neighborhood. So there's a lot of people standing around wanting to play. Let's see if we can find somebody good.
Looking for a playmaking shot.
We're looking for a play shot for sure. Let's see who's on here. If you're in the chat and you're on my neighborhood, come on in. Let's play threes. Hey, Randy, how long have you played 2K, by the way?
I don't know. I'd say probably the last 5-6 years, maybe, probably something like that. I think just more of I don't know what game it was, but you had I know 4 years definitely.
Yeah.
I know that definitely. So, but they come out every year, so it's hard to keep track.
They all blend together.
Yeah, who's on the cover, and what year was this guy on the cover? So it's hard. So I know for at least 4 or 5 years strong of getting at this 2K, but each year, like I say, it just gets better. And being able to get on here playing against top-notch talent, trying to get your man ranked up to a 99. So, like I say, each year this game keeps evolving, and I like the game.
What build are you playing?
Right now I'm playing with this perimeter lockdown. I mean, I wanted to try to make him one that could really do it all. Limited dribbles, shooting, being able to finish. So I'm gonna try this perimeter lockdown this evening and see how it plays.
Are you comfortable sharing your win percentage?
My win percentage? Let me look at it. I don't mind.
I mean, some people are like, it's like 12%. I don't want to share that.
Hold on, let me look. My win percentage in the beach, 73%.
I think am I 18-4 or 19-4? I just added this guy Deku. He's 92 play shots, so hopefully he's pretty good. Sounds like somebody that's. Oh no, you know what? Hold on. Why don't we just go get the top rep at this park? 98 playmaking shot. Let's see if he'll add us. Get it.
Well, look at everybody.
Oh well, Deku joined. Let's give him a game. If he's good, we'll keep him. If he's not, then we drop him. All right. Let's go. Middle left.
Man, they got it. Wait, look at this zoo right here.
Our teammate's sleeping though. He's not following us.
Oh, here he comes.
Yeah, people are saying play with Cash. I actually texted him, and he, I don't know, he's away from his computer or something.
You talking about one of the persons that's in our lobby?
Yeah, Cash is one of our YouTube influencers. He plays a lot, and
all right.
Always good, but he's not in. It's fine. We'll take this Rando to a victory. It's fine. So, Randy, week 1 in the books, NFL.
Yeah.
What teams surprised you in a good way, and what teams surprised you in a bad way?
Well, I think that the first you really have to talk about the shootout in New Orleans, Saints and Bucks, a divisional game. That was very interesting to see because of the expectations, surrounding the Bucks with all their additions, and So but you have to really give your tip your hats off to the Saints. Week one with everything going on, the COVID, the pandemic, with no preseason, no time for these coaches to really get with their players. Seattle was very impressive going on the road.
Real quick about Tampa Bay. It must be hard to incorporate an entire new offense. They got a new running back. They got a new quarterback. They got a bunch of new talent, new tight end. That must be tough without a training camp and preseason.
Well, the thing. Oh my God! All right, Ronnie, I gotta try to focus and play at the same time.
Yeah, I know it's hard to do these interviews like this. Nice basket.
I think the thing that you really got to look at with a lot of teams coming out. I was on ESPN Sunday Countdown.
Yep.
Talking about injuries and muscle pulls and strains and things like that. So it's just something else you got to be careful for.
Don't force it. Don't force it. He's wide open. Let's see how good this guy is. You're going to be making that. Clean up your trash.
You talking about hard to play.
I know. You've obviously done a lot of commentary and the work on the mics. It's hard to play and do the commentary. I'll tell you that right now.
Hold on, Ronnie. Give me a minute.
Randy's locking it. He's like, I'm done talking for a minute.
It's hard to focus on everybody. All right, I'm listening. I'm sorry. What'd you say about the what now?
I was just talking about how Tampa Bay, without a training camp and trying to incorporate that much talent onto one offense, that has got to be like super difficult.
Well, especially when you have all those weapons. You have all those weapons. You don't have time to implement any type of scheme in. You don't have time to implement any type of scheme or focus on certain players because they got some pretty good players on that team. And the thing that I like about it is with the addition of Leonard Fournette, that makes Tampa Bay scary. But at the same time, you always gotta always have the chemistry.
Yeah.
But I think there's something that they need to work on. But I don't think it's based on chemistry that it is based on how hyped the season week one was. So I think that they'll build each week, but the good teams won't need 2 weeks, 3 weeks to get in game shape. The good teams will come out week one ready to go right now.
100%. What did you think about the Saints' performance? Like, they didn't play actually that great. Obviously, they got to win. Tough division. They got to start the season right. But they didn't look that great either. I mean, I think Drew Brees had averaged 4 yards in the air on his throws. Like, it's going to be okay early, but I'm a little bit concerned about them, having a strong season again.
No, it's going to be difficult for them. The NFC is stacked.
Yeah, 100%. Dude, the West. We'll get to the West. We'll get to my Niners in a little bit, but like the West is crazy.
Yeah, the West is crazy. I mean, you got Arizona.
Yeah, Arizona's going to be good.
Arizona was able to pull off that win. You have the Niner game. You have Seattle. Back when I played in the NFC West. That was the toughest division in football, and I think just being able to bring some competitive play from the Arizona Cardinals. I like that. For them to be able to make some noise. So it's going to be interesting to see who the team's going to be down at the end. I like the Saints. And I like Kansas City. I really do.
No, there's a lot to like with Kansas City. We'll get to them in a second. What did you think about Green Bay? Obviously, a lot of people had kind of written them off. They had a really weird draft and offseason. Seems like in a way they were almost playing drafting and picking up guys for the future.
No, when you look at Green Bay, Ronnie,
yeah.
When you look at them being in the NFC Championship.
They got completely outclassed by the Niners twice last year.
Yeah, but when you look at them being in the NFC Championship and being able to have a first round pick and drafting a quarterback, um, a lot of people were just talking about it was just motivation for Aaron Rodgers, rightfully so, going into Minnesota and really putting on that performance in Week 1. That was very interesting to see. But
Nice pump fake.
give me that. So, but I like that Green Bay came out firing. Week 1. But I think I also think that they're going to need some help on the outside because you look at all the talent. You look at all the talent that's surrounding the NFC. Like I said, you got Tampa, you have the Saints, you have Seattle. There's a lot of talent, going in the NFC. So
Yeah, I mean the road is definitely a lot easier in the AFC. The NFC, I mean the East is still kind of a little weak, but hopefully Dallas plays up to its potential. Philadelphia, I'm wondering what's going on with them. Like they get off to a huge lead a couple of days ago, and then
oh man,
just completely forgot how to score, and their offensive line is a complete wreck.
well, when you look at how much time that the offensive line for the Philadelphia Eagles have spent, they still have a few missing pieces. I think they were trying to figure out, what they were going to do with their veteran tackle. Is he a guard? Is he a tackle or whatnot? But
Yeah,
you have to give credit to the Washington Redskins. Coach Ron Rivera
yeah,
is a pretty good coach, and what makes him a good coach is having the team rally behind him.
for sure.
He's not a rah-rah guy. He gets straight to business, and he's well liked, well respected, and he gets the best and gets everything out of his guys. So, you have to give kudos and love to the Redskins because they drafted Chase Young, been able to have Haskins. There was just a lot of uncertainty with the Washington football team, not the Redskins, the Washington football team. So I think that you have to give some love over that way. But them being number 1 in the division right now, no, I mean you look at how they was able to fight back. The defense was playing swarming. Sending good shot.
Oh, that
The
was good.
defense was the defense was swarming. Getting the offense back the ball, and the offense was putting points up on the board. Anytime you have, your defense giving the offense the ball back and the offense is putting points up on the board, that's the type of football you want to see.
100%.
So that's why I said you want to give kudos to the Washington football team because you think of everything that they've been through this offseason with the allegations, surrounding their owner, the
The
team,
rename, the
the old head
rebranding.
coach. Yeah, the rebranding. Yeah, everything surrounding it. Then they having the first overall pick, and just a lot of negative news surrounding that team, and then them coming off Week 1 and being able
Oh,
to pull off a victory in the division against a lot of people counting them out, and so that's why I say that a lot of it just is very impressed for what Coach Rivera was able to do with his team.
yeah, definitely turning that culture around. Yeah, the East is going to be interesting. That's definitely wide open. Like I said, the Eagles played awful. The Cowboys sort of blew it. The Giants they have a young quarterback and then they're old everywhere else. They're kind of identity crisis. And then you mentioned Washington. That could really go any which way. See who else in the. Obviously, we talked about the West. We talked about the South. Who do you think's winning the South at the end of it, with Tampa, Atlanta, and New Orleans? And let's not forget Carolina, even though Carolina's defense looked horrible on Sunday.
The Carolina's going to struggle. Carolina's going to struggle a little bit, but I think when you look at everybody, the Saints are going to be hard to be reckoned with just because they're just used to being in that situation late in the season. but I don't want to count the Tampa Bay Bucks out. I mean, I don't want to count
Just
them
one
out.
game. Yep.
Yeah, because it's going to be it's a tough division. Like I say, the NFC is going to be tough, and so right now, I think that the Saints are going to be hard to beat. I really do. I mean, I got them picked to really represent the NFC.
Oh, you got them going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, but that's just based on no summer, just based off the addition of Emmanuel Sanders. But like I say, nobody has seen nobody has seen anyone practice. So like I say, it's going to be interesting in the season. But right now, like I say, I got the Saints representing the NFC.
I mean, if there was ever a year for continuity winning out, it would probably be this year, right?
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's why I was so psyched about the Niners. Obviously, they had 3 major players turnover, but for the most part, their roster's pretty much the same. So let's talk about the Niners. I got to. Wow. Third downs were an issue. Playing defense against a running quarterback was an issue last year. It's still an issue this year.
And you seen what happened. Look at their division.
Their division, like I said, all four teams are very, very good. In any other division, any 4 of those teams could win that division. It's stacked. It's probably the strongest division I can remember in a while. And you did mention when you were on the Niners, that West was crazy too. So I'll just stand here.
I look at the
nice
shot. I say are you cold?
We can't lose.
Come on. Come and sit right beside Daddy. Come on. All right. So you look at, like I say, that if you ask me about that division, I like that. Seattle's always been strong each and every year. So
well, you can never count out Russell.
I like Seattle being able to compete in that division. But if there's anything that you look at that division, I like that. What Coach Shanahan brings. With all the movement with his offensive weapons. Trying to disguise.
Yeah, but how are they going to win without a wide receiver? I mean, unless you're coming out of retirement and going back on the Niners, like it's. I mean, if George Kittle's any more hurt than he seemed, like they're in trouble. They have nobody to distribute the ball to on the outside, and it was a problem last year. That's why they went out and got Emmanuel. But I don't know how they're going to be competitive enough outside. And then, Jimmy. Sorry, go ahead.
I think with the subtraction of a veteran like Emmanuel Sanders, sometimes, a lot of people wonder why they bring, certain people in, certain guys in. Emmanuel Sanders, had all the right things to bring in as far as the veteran, as far as his leadership and experience and stuff like that. So that's one of the biggest things I think the Niners offense is going to miss is the veteran leadership and experience that he brought to that table. So with their youth and their inexperience, that's why I think that division is going to be up for grabs and for right now. So like I say, we'll see.
I should have just shot that.
You should have yoked it.
I know. That was my bad. Yeah, and then Jimmy G, there were a couple throws that he made at the end of the game where I'm like, oh my God, he's hearing footsteps again. Sometimes he's holding the ball too long. Sometimes he's not holding the ball long enough. He's missing wide open receivers. I'm hoping it's just a 1-game aberration, but I'm a little scared that he's shook.
They'll come around. I mean,
no, they're going to be good. Don't get me wrong. We're talking about a 10-11 win team, no doubt.
Right.
But I'm talking about where they want to go, which is they had a huge year last year, won 13 games, went to the Super Bowl, should have won the Super Bowl. There were about 10 things that the Chiefs needed to have happen for the Niners to lose that Super Bowl. I will always believe that. And all of them happened. Obviously the the big bomb that was miscovered, all that stuff. There was a bunch of stuff.
Oh my God. Third and long, yeah.
But last year's last year. If they want to get to where they got to go this year, Jimmy's got to like get out of his head, and they need to find another receiver. I mean, obviously Debo's hurt; he'll be back game 4, hopefully. They're gonna get Ayuk back, hopefully this weekend. So we'll see. But
I mean, you taking the consideration they were last. They were.
That was a terrible matchup for them too. I'm telling you, they're really going to struggle against Kyler Murray unless they do something with spy defenses and all that, because they're so aggressive on the line that they overdo it with running quarterbacks. They struggled with Lamar last year. Everybody struggled with Lamar, but that's going to be their Achilles heel for sure.
Right. Well, it's obvious that they have, problems with that running quarterback. But like I say, I think eventually they will get it right. They will get it right. But you look at the D coordinator, Coach Sulla.
Yeah.
In that division, they didn't have a lot of time to prepare. That's why when you look at the guys like, Cam Newton, you look at Russell Wilson. You look at all the guys that are scramblers and then runners. They will have some success this year because coaches are going to be, basically learning, as the season goes, because of what they had to prepare for.
Yeah, nothing like this ever before, for sure.
No, and the 2 weeks that the coaches are sitting up there getting guys in shape. They could have had time to
oops, my bad.
Game plan and install some more plays and stuff. But like I say, we're still in the preseason mode where guys are getting adjusted, getting used to being in football shape. But at the same time, you're going to see a few injuries, pulls, strains, and things like that. So
let me ask you a more broad question. Obviously, the presentation. Okay, I gotta pay attention. The presentation of football on Sundays with this whole COVID in the COVID world, right? How do you think the NFL did it over the weekend? I think that they did a phenomenal job.
I think they did a great job. I think that when you look at, you still gotta wait over time. You think about the Kansas City Chiefs allowing some fans, the Jacksonville Jaguars allowing a few fans. But I think just as far as of what they gave us as a whole, the players been able to that's my bad. The players being able to get out there and do what they love to do. I was excited for the season. I was a little nervous for the season, but just going out there starting Thursday night, ending with a Monday night doubleheader. I can applaud week 1 of the NFL season, knowing we didn't even know who we were going to have the season.
Yeah, let's see how it plays out over a few weeks. But, it was very promising. And, I'll tell you what, I turned on the TV. I missed Thursday's game for some reason, but I turned on the TV on Sunday, and I'm just watching from my bed. I'm like, this is the first time I felt normal for a minute, outside of, playing 2K and playing video games all day. It just felt good to have football back for a minute. I should have made that, my bad.
Right. Get it out of here.
Sunday, I'm like everybody else. We shut down on Sundays to watch some NFL. I got to ask you a big question here. So you are a former 2K cover athlete years and years ago. I'm sure people talk to you about that all the time, right?
Yeah.
And, this past year, we announced that we are getting back into football, non-simulated games, but that's got to be exciting to you as a former cover athlete. You must have played that NFL 2K a long time ago.
Yeah, on that Sega Dreamcast.
Yeah, you was 2K3, right? You were 2K3? I think it was 2K3.
Man, it's been that long. Now you're messing with my old memory. It's been a minute just being able to been able to be goodness gracious. I gotta throw it up.
No, my fault. I shouldn't have been running the lane. Oh, we got a tie game. All right, we gotta lock in. We're locking in for the rest of the game. I'm gonna get back to that 2K question in a second. Oh, I need to give it up earlier. I was trying to pass.
Yeah. Just being able to get like I look at the NBA 2K and all the tournaments and things like that, and now that they're about to get back in to football. Come on, point guard. You're about to get back into the football. I think it's going to be something that the fans will be excited for.
Oh,
because of,
what am I doing on skates? We need a W. No!
Lockdown.
Dude, what is why am I stuck in the mud? What is happening? I'm selling big time. My bad.
Uh-oh.
It's all right. We got this. We still got this. No! Point guard's over here dribbling away. Nice board.
I'm glitching right now.
Oh, cut. What are you doing?
Okay, hold on.
Let's set this up. Create some space over here.
Shoot it, man.
Shoot it. Get rid of it.
No, I'm counting down. I don't know what's going on with my reception, but to go back to the 2K, like I said, I think that the sports fans will be excited because of all the fun and hype that's been surrounding the NBA 2K scene. And but we need to get us another guard. We need to get us a guard.
Should I pick up a different guard? He wasn't bad, but yeah.
No, I'm sitting up here trying to hold conversations and play at the same time. But in all honesty, I think that the fans from the 2K, the NBA 2K, are just excited and hyped for the football version of 2K because of all the graphics and how the parks have been, and just wanting to know what type of spunk or change that 2K is going to bring to the football. So I'm excited to see it.
Yeah, I definitely want to talk about that in a second. So Will, our Make-A-Wish kid, is actually in the neighborhood now. There, you see his Make-A-Wish star right there.
Hold on.
So he's really good. So I'll change our squad. He can join us. He can shoot. Yeah, I mean, look, this whole when 2K back in the day was all about God mode and playing, Lakers versus Rockets, whatever. I'm re-adding you to my squad. And what we've done to make it about yourself, being able to play career and then go onto the park and make friends with crew and Jordan Rec Center and all that stuff. I can only imagine what that will look like with football, and I'm really excited about the prospect of getting to sort of build that same thing for football. Randy, I'm trying to squad you back up, by the way.
Send me one.
Here, I'll send you another one. There you go. Will can shoot, so this should be a good 3 right here. All right.
I don't know why I was glitching.
No, you're good. Let's go bottom right. This is mayhem. They're all following.
Oh man, you got a string running behind you, man.
It's like Michael Jackson showing up in Tokyo. That's what it is. What's the craziest fan experience you've had like that, by the way? Like, you ever had anything in real life like that?
No, man. I probably.
Oh, come on. You're Randy Moss. I appreciate the sincerity, but you must have had that happen.
I've really had nothing crazy, man. I think we lost this game.
All right, we'll get back on another one.
Move over to the left.
Yep.
No, just more. I try to stay low key and try to be incognito for the most part. You get your run-ins. I think my experience is running in with fans is just more of the memorable moments. Of meeting certain people. It's nothing about screaming and the running. I think when I get the screaming and the running, Ronnie, it's just more of that. That's the stuff that really makes me feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's
You know what I'm
freaky
saying?
for sure.
Because now you're drawing attention to me, and that's not what that's not what I like. So
Yeah.
that's something that makes me kind of feel uncomfortable. Being in the public eye. Just more people just being themselves and acting with kindness or whatnot. But I like going out, just meeting new people and being on the game, win or lose, and just getting on here and meeting. I've met some people on here in the last couple of years, played with some, and some I'm still friends with. So, like I say, it's a great experience to just be online. My boys play, so I try to get on with them and play some. And
Yeah, talk about that family
then
connection. I know Thaddeus plays, but like, is it kind of a way to kind of stay connected, and especially during COVID where you can't do a lot of stuff? Is it good
well,
kind
see, I
of?
got one son. I got one son in college.
Yep.
Thad's in Washington,
Yep.
so being able to be away from home and being spoiled kids that have their own consoles. So, it's easier for us to get online and, talk and communicate a little bit when we're away from home. But, they like the game. They played the game. They turned me on to the game, years ago. Dad, you don't play 2K? No. So, just more on, just being more, like I say, just brings us more, like I say, closer. My God.
Sorry, I went to cover the
Let's replay shot.
It's all right, we're good. I feel comfortable with Will running the point. He makes the good decision most of the time. All day. Yes, sir.
There we go. So it's just being in the park. I usually try to play. Just being on the game and keeping my mind free.
How many hours would you say you play a week?
A week?
Yeah, and just game. It doesn't have to be all 2K, or is it all 2K?
It's mostly 2K, Roddy. it's mostly.
I mean, something I ask football players all the time is there something? I mean, we verified already in the last week. We verified, I want to say, like 250 football players, which percentage-wise is about the same as the NBA and maybe even more. Is there something about like playing? I mean, obviously, all football players want to be basketball players. All basketball players want to be football players. Do you think there's something to like living it out in this game? Since you didn't play professionally in the NBA, you were one of the guys that probably could have. But
I think that when you look at,
put it away.
When you look at how it 5 seconds.
I was like,
when you look at what it gives you, I think the neighborhood, being able to compete against others, being able to compete against your friends, is very intriguing. And being able to build a player, where you sit up here and see his moves and see how they dribble and the dunk packages and stuff. Some guys really feel that, they may not be able to get out there and play basketball like they used to back in the day, but this game brings a little bit of realization, to the game of basketball. So I like it. Basketball is my first love. And I think when you look at, when you look at all the guys that you see, like you said, the NFL guys just wanting to, play this game. I think just being able to go out here and compete and going out here at these different neighborhoods and parks.
I bet they don't play Madden as much, but it's more about like the interconnectivity between individuals. You're saying, like being able to make friends and all that.
Madden just came out where you were able to create your own man and get out in the yard and compete, and just trying to bring a different flavor to the mix. But when I look at 2K and what it brings you, getting your career, going into the neighborhood, just a lot. It's just a lot that it gives you, and I think just over the years, the anticipation and of the game coming out, everyone is ready for it, and And I think that last week, was it come out last week?
2 weeks.
I think I pulled
Yeah, we
2 weeks ago. I think I pulled an all-nighter. And
I love that.
I think I played from, what was it, 12? I think I might have played, me and a group of guys, my guys, Rob and Rod, we played from what, 12 to, I think 8 in the morning.
That's amazing. Oh, Will,
Yeah.
no! Oh, look at that block! Yeah. All right, reset. Who are the best NFL players that you've played with?
The best what?
Who are the best NFL players that you've played 2K with, like, at the game?
I'm gonna tell you what, he don't want to get verified, man. I'm gonna tell you what, I hope he see this clip, because he gonna be like, boy, you better give me some love. You know, the wide receiver Mike Wallace.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty
I know Mike
good
really
in this
well.
game, man. Yeah, Mike is pretty good in this game.
Why does he want to get
Ben
verified?
Garvis.
That's funny. He was verified. Was it last year or the year before? He's been verified before.
Ben Garvis, Green Ellis, the running back, my teammate in New England, went to Cincinnati Bengals. You know, he plays it. And Devin Hester was the one that got me on here to contact you and get verified. But Randy. That's off, Ronnie.
Let me bat this little guy up. He's little. Lee's little.
There we go. Get him out.
Fighting for it.
I'm gonna tell you what. I'm sitting up here conversating with you. I didn't even know what the score was.
This ain't for the weak at heart. We're trying to get wins, and it's like, oh, you want me to talk too?
Trying to hold a conversation. But I think that, like I said,
everybody's always like, Ronnie, what's your win percentage? I'm like, actually 80% of the games I play on this gamer tag, I'm usually on broadcast talking to somebody. That doesn't even count.
Right, it's hard to focus on there.
It's hard to do.
No, but like this game, man, it's just, you see all the courts are empty, and now everybody's over here at our court waiting for us to get on. And you know, it's just good to just get out there and just, like I tell my wife all the time, just keeps me out of trouble.
That's right.
You know? So it just keeps me out of trouble. She's like, well, I'd rather for you to be at home playing than at a friend's house. So if my wife and my daughter was just down here, so like I say, my family knows I play the game. I don't really branch off and play too much else. Like I said, I play a little Madden, you know, play what my kids play or what some of the other guys play, but most of the time it's 2K. Playmaking shots. These playmaking shots.
Hey, what server are we on, Randy? I joined you. So are we on East or West? I don't even know.
We're on the East.
We're on East.
I'm on the East Coast. Yeah, I'm on the East Coast.
So Will and I, I guess Will's usually on the East Coast anyway. I'm the one that's moved over.
Got your buddy boy, yeah. These playmaking shots this year, man. They, you know, they're hard to guard. Jump shots. You know, I'm glad they put a little patch on here, so I got to work on it. I've been gone, you know, working over the weekend, so I didn't have much time to play, but I get it in during the day, though.
Yeah, I mean, the studio life, obviously doing everything with week one and coming back and having this little break to play 2K must be nice. Oh, no.
For the beat.
I keep working. Wow, come on. That makes me bad. Like, okay, I missed the first one fine, but the second one, all day. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, this just lets a little steam off. Just been.
Yeah, it's still, you're still getting your competition out and getting to do some fun stuff.
Right, but like it's good to be on the road or, you know, get some spare time to play. Like I say, it just relaxes me to be able to, you know, probably get an hour, get 2 hours in, and
for
just
sure
relax.
Oh boy, Will's gonna have to step up on him.
Let it fly, Will. Not that fly.
Sorry, I'm just. I'll
go
clean it up. I'll go clean it up.
All right.
You keep launching, Will. I'll fix it. Switch. Oh no, Will. Recover. So I don't know
like
if you
you
know
look at all.
about Will's story, but he was our Wish kid this year, and so we scanned him in the game and mocapped him, and then we introduced this logo for Make a Wish kids, so they can actually tell their story, and like it's pretty dope.
Sweet.
So like
So
a
that's
lot
the
of people,
logo y'all made up
there's
for him?
well it's the official Make a Wish logo, but we added it in the game, and so then
Oh, okay.
he can spread the awareness and tell his story. It's really nice.
That's sweet.
I mean, look, I always say it, but building a platform, whether it's a video game, whether it's your social media, whether it's being an NFL player, it's also important to like make sure you're doing something positive for the world with that platform. And
Yeah, no doubt.
so that's what sort of, even 2K, that's what we want to do. I'm sure you probably saw what we did for Black Lives Matter and all of that.
Yeah, that was special. To be able to be on the game and see that. Yeah, I don't know why to keep it. I got these kids in the house too, but no, that was special just to see the Black Lives Matter movement, to seeing all the guys, just the merchandise and stuff like
I
that.
mean, we have to participate in the world. Like, sure, we're a video game. We're supposed to be a distraction. A lot of people would say, like, be the distraction, but we also need to have a stance on what's happening as well. So that's why it's important.
Yeah, but I look at, all the, you'd be surprised, how many, celebrities, play this game.
Yeah,
Like I
no, it's
seen you at
tons.
the, the seen you at the two All-Star game,
Yep.
and all the stuff that they.
Yeah, how are we gonna get you to play the All-Star game? I want you on my team.
I haven't played I haven't played basketball in maybe a couple years. I want to get back out there on the court, man. I really do, but it's so hard.
Yeah.
So hard to get a pickup game, and then this day and age, this young generation, man.
They're so good, so athletic.
Yeah, I can't hang with them young guys. Got my ankles and knees out here hurt.
Well, you had a pretty lengthy NFL career, so you're forgiven. I got no excuse, so I guess I got to play in the game.
I enjoy it, man. But no, I really think that, the celebrity tournaments, 2K tournaments, man, would be. I've never seen one.
Yeah, we've done them in a small sort of way, and then obviously I don't know if you saw the ESPN Players Tournament we did right when COVID hit, where all the NBA players played. I definitely think that there's something there. I wanted to do like a whole bracket of like NBA, NFL, because I know there's a lot of NFL guys to play, and then just celebrity as well, and then a gamer, and just do like a four-way bracket. Maybe one day we will. It's just tough to coordinate. We're getting there. It's just hard to coordinate a lot of that kind of stuff. Oh, why did I shoot that? Oh my god. All right, we're in trouble.
This is one of the hardest things I've done on this game of trying to hold conversations.
Yeah. It's not easy, but I appreciate your effort. I mean, look, the 2K fans, obviously, they want to see you play 2K. I know you're here to play 2K, but they really do appreciate your point of view. And, yeah. So I know it's hard, but it's appreciated by the 2K fans. Hey, guys, do you guys have questions for Randy? Feel free to ask, especially during when we're waiting for games. I can read some of them. Randy, I've seen your documentary. I'm thankful you made it as far as you have. It says abstract. How do you feel about the gameplay of this 2K? Asks 92nd Street. Like this one.
When the game first came out, that it was hard to get your jump shot. Last year's game had a lot of guys believing in their jump shot, and then all of a sudden you go to this game and you start shooting a few shots and start unlocking a few badges, and then you don't have the quick draw, so you want to know where your first badge is at. So I've enjoyed this game, just trying to get my shot down, of trying to find the right shot jumper to create, the packages and things like that. So I enjoy this game. I think the neighborhood is one of the biggest things that I like. Just being able to go out here and compete and play amongst their friends and go from that
I was,
standpoint.
I was actually trying to juke everybody else there. I'm like, there you go. Come on back. It's hard to get these games because everybody's just following me everywhere. But let's see if we got on. Oh, no, we didn't. All right, let's go. Oh, no, we're on there. We talked a lot about the NFC. I got to ask you about the AFC. Patriots won a game, and the Tampa Bay lost a game. So maybe Bill Belichick knows exactly what he's doing. Moving on from Tom Brady.
No,
I'm totally joking around.
I think a lot of people look at the chemistry and the success that those two had for such a long time, and the first thing that they want to do is let's go top left.
Okay. I'm just trying to juke all these people out.
Go top left. Keep going.
Yeah.
Yep. Keep going.
Hurry.
I think that just look at the success they've had for so long, and just saying that Bill was able to win week 1 without Tom, and Tom losing week 1 without Bill. It just shows you how important, when you have a head coach that knows the game and you have a player that really understands the game at the quarterback position. You see how important the chemistry is between the two. I mean, you look at Sean Payton and Drew Brees' chemistry. So I think that, when you look at what Bill Belichick was able to do as a head coach for so long, now, the Patriot fans have just seen their offense, ran just from the pocket. But now you see a guy like Cam Newton, and hopefully he can get back to his, MVP 2015
Love to see that
year. But it's going to be different than something that they're used to seeing. But at the same time, Bill Belichick, the offensive coordinator, get to open up the offense just a little bit more. And that's what I'm excited about, to see how creative they can get with Cam. You look at, all these other offenses getting creative. You look at the 49ers, you look at the Arizona Cardinals, you look at the New Orleans Saints, you look at all these teams that's getting really creative on their offense. And like I said, it's just I'm impressed with it. And Randy, I don't know why my man not dunking, but like I said, I like that. They're in a tough division. Their division is not really so right now. You still got the Buffalo Bills, to deal with, the Jets. So, like I say, just week 1, just been able to see, the how far they've come in such a short period of time. I mean, you think about the Patriots; they're missing some key components on that team.
They definitely are.
They don't have all their weapons. Come on, man.
Yeah.
They don't have all their weapons. So
I wonder who's going to come out of the AFC East. I mean, they've had.
What? I think the Buffalo Bills, it's their division to lose.
Yeah.
It's the Buffalo Bills' division to lose.
I agree.
And it's going to be very interesting to see.
But you haven't done it until you've done it. And I mean, Buffalo hasn't done it since they went to 4 straight Super Bowls 1,000 years ago.
Yeah, but they don't. Like I say, it's with when you have a guy like Tom Brady been able to, lead that division for so many years, and now, you have a shot. Now that he's gone, it's just you're going to see. Like I say, the Buffalo Bills is their division to lose, but like I say, with what Cam Newton and that offense is going to be able to bring, something new, new style of play. That division just now got interesting.
Totally. Do you think Cleveland will ever figure it out?
I don't know what it is with the Cleveland Browns, man.
It's
I don't
wild.
know.
Look how much talent they have on offense.
Man,
And
I don't know. I can really say, Ronnie, when you look at the history of the Cleveland Browns, like in the early 2000s, where they couldn't find a quarterback, where they used the first round pick every year to draft, it was just it was just hard to really see. And to answer your question, I don't know what it is with them. I mean, this is not like it's not like the Cleveland Browns is, over the last 5 years starting to do this. No,
yeah,
they've been this way for years. So I don't know what is it going to take to get them over the hump. I really don't.
I totally agree. It's crazy, and it's definitely a historical thing that they just for some reason can't seem to shake. I mean, and it's only a matter of time before Jarvis and Odell are looking for their ticket out of there. I would assume, which is really disappointing.
I mean, you look at
Wow, how do you make that?
of course you're going to see. Of course, you're going to see and hear, all the complaints that goes on. But like I say, this year with the teams not having access to their players, it's going to be crazy just to see who shows up. Because we still have a lot of football that we played. You know,
Wow.
a man out there wetting that net up.
He definitely is. Pittsburgh looks like they're back.
Pittsburgh looked good.
Pittsburgh looked really good.
Pittsburgh looked good. But
I mean,
think
Roethlisberger's healthy.
That's really what it's based on. I mean, you have a veteran offensive line, you have a young receiver core, a young, talented, skill position, and
yeah.
So I think that a lot of
they're well coached, obviously too.
It's basically it's based on Ben Roethlisberger's health. So, like I say, it's going to be that division. Whew, you got Baltimore and Pittsburgh. I mean, that division it has always been a tough division, but you got those two. But you were talking about the AFC. I mean, I like the.
Cincinnati's going to get better too with the rookie.
With Joe, yeah.
He's a big 2K player, by the way. I don't know if you knew that, but
I didn't know
Joe plays 2K a lot. Next time you see him, you can talk to him about it.
Yeah, Joe need to get on here. But we were talking. I was listening to Big Ben the other night, and Big Ben was talking about. Big Ben said he's not a Heisman Trophy winner. I was like, well, Big Ben, what are you talking about? Then when you look in his division, the 3 out of the 4 are Heisman Trophy winners, and he's not. You see, they're like, wow, that's very impressive. To have those quarterbacks. So that's a little bit of added motivation to have Big Ben go up and show the Heisman Trophy candidates up, and just listening to a guy like him, not living in the past. And you look at all this young energy coming in the National Football League, Ronnie, and you look at a guy like Tom, Drew, Phillip Rivers, these old quarterbacks that's still in the league. They're not chasing the money. They're just chasing, really what feels good, and that's the game of football. So, like I said, I'm just glad that we found a way for, to get the distractions out the way with the COVID and, just stay in the protocol and have a week.
Have a season.
So yeah. So I mean, I'm impressed with the way things are going right now. People are staying healthy, and for the most part of what's being reported. So like I said, I'm excited. Where we are as far as what sports is bringing.
I agree. I'm excited we're having a season, and hopefully we play one out fully without any interruptions, and we get some Super Bowl action. I'm hoping that I get to go to New Orleans for Niners Saints on my birthday. That was my plan. I'm hoping to do that. I'd have a great time, but we'll see.
No, it'll be exciting this year to see who ends up. I think it's up for grabs. I think the Niners have a pretty good shot of getting back.
I agree. They do.
But the one thing, when you look at the performance the other day, like you started this conversation out with their their Achilles heel last year of scrambling and mobile quarterbacks. I mean, that's something that
There's a lot of them
affected
now.
and hurt them last year. And that could be something that could keep them from digging deep into them playoffs. So that's something you got to pay attention
Well,
to. I'll be on
they have
top
two
of
of the
that.
best ones in their division, so they have to play them 4
Yeah.
times. So
I mean, if they can contain them and stay on top of them, then I'm not saying that they're Lamar Jackson-ish, but they'll have a
man, but I'll
upper
tell you,
hand of how to try to control one.
Kyler is good though.
He's slippery.
He is
real slippery.
He's real good. But he also throws it like he sort of throws it like Steve Young, honestly. Like obviously I watched a lot of Steve Young as a kid and oh my god, we just keep facing all these tryhards, don't we?
No, these playmaking shots.
Oh, what am I doing? Well, he was so surprised I gave him the ball, so
I'm tripping out here, man. I don't know what's going on. but no,
we got a Mamba Forever edition in the chat. Enter the raffle, ! Raffle, Mamba edition. Oh boy.
Shoot it.
Let it fly. Well, let it fly. Oh, he double clutched. That threw me off.
Uh-oh.
Nice board. Oh boy. Oh boy. That wasn't gonna work.
We get it. We all right, man. We just out here getting it. Hey, but no, when you look at like the Vegas, the Las Vegas Raiders, they was able to pull off one, in Carolina, and like it's just some, like I say, week one.
I mean, they got a lot of offensive weapons too. The Raiders.
Oh yeah.
I mean, Carolina's defense is, like I said, Carolina's going to struggle all year, and their defense is really bad. But the Raiders got something with the offense, potentially. They got a great tight end. They got a couple good receivers.
Yeah, Waller. I like that with the running back, Jacobs.
Josh Jacobs, yep. He's a stud. Nice pass.
Good pass. Yeah, I like him. So it just brings a lot of, like I say, just being able to go in and just seeing, ooh, that's what you're trying to, ooh, okay. That's them play shots.
Yeah. We're going to have to figure out a way to, like, make it so not everybody wants to play this build. Oh, Will. What was I doing down there?
No, that's what everybody
Will's over there selling. So you got Saints and Chiefs after, if I've understood you properly?
Yeah, I got the Saints and Chiefs going into there. Like I said, just look at I think Emmanuel Sanders is going to be a huge addition to the Saints.
I agree. I mean, like,
the guys get.
It was Michael Thomas and a puppet on the other side. Like, Michael Thomas got so many targets because literally they had nobody else to throw to. But I mean, they got Kamara. They got who's their tight end? Isn't it
Jared Cook.
Jared Cook. So he's good. I mean, they definitely have more talent on offense, which is surprising because they were so good offensively last year. But I love Emmanuel. He's a very close friend. He's a great guy, and it'll be fun to watch him. But got to root against him in mid-November. It's very clear the Niners are going to miss him now.
No, the Niners. It'll be hard.
Oh my God! Sell it.
It'll be hard. It'll be hard for the Niners, just to get back. Like I say, that division is hard.
Target on their back.
They have the formula. Come on, Randy. They have the formula. They was just there. I think they have the advantage, of just being there. No teams, have time to do a lot of preparation. So like it looks good for him.
I was really excited about them signing Jordan Reed. I've been a big fan of his game, but I mean, his issue's been he just cannot stay healthy. So that's what's going to be with Jordan Reed. But not a bad bet, not a bad backup tight end, that's for sure.
No, you know, you got Trent Williams, you got that veteran.
There's another 2K fan, by the way, Trent Williams.
Who, Trent?
Yep, big time 2K fan.
Yeah, okay.
You know who else plays it a lot? Like literally messages me every day. Is Kyler. Kyler plays it a ton. Murray, yeah. I'm telling you, Randy, you gotta like ask around. I'll give you all the insides of who plays, and you guys can set up. You can set up your own NFL tournament.
Man, we need a tournament, man. I'm telling you, Ronnie, we need a tournament.
So I'm saying you guys can set it up yourself. You don't even need me to do it. There's enough NFL players that play our game to make it happen.
And any of y'all boys here, on here, man, chatting, we need a tournament. And I'm talking about a nice tournament too, man. Nothing crazy. We need a good tournament, man. Just out here. Because I think when you get out here and get on in the chat, when you get in the chat with your friends and get out here and play, man, that's some of the funnest times you'll have, man. Guys wake up, getting on the game, pushing buttons at 7, 8 o'clock in the morning.
Greeny.
So, what did I shoot?
I've been dying to yell straight cash money when you hit a green. I should have made a like a soundboard thing for it. Straight cash money.
That's it. My dude ain't been straight cash. I've been trying to figure out who I like. I like my scoring machine is not bad, but I think I like my perimeter lockdown. Oh, we coming to dunk. We gone. There you go. Can we D up? Can we D up?
We need some stops.
Let's go.
Oh, Will with a steal. Foul him. Comeback. The comeback's coming.
Let's see if we can come back. We down 4.
Straight cash, Toby. Straight cash. I'm telling you, it's because I said it.
All right, we down 2.
Oh, Will with another steal. Launch, Will. Oh, get it. Count it. Here, wait for the pick. Well, it's coming. Botting him.
Go to the rim.
Oh, throw it. Send it. Why are you spinning?
Here we go. Next man.
We need one more stop.
Next point.
One more stop.
Can you get another steal?
Can
you get another steal?
Oh, he did it again. Throw it up. Yes! What a comeback!
Way to come back. Man, way to come back, boy.
Unbelievable. Will with the steals. That was wild.
I like that, Will. Way to go.
Holy.
Will.
That was crazy.
Yeah, them the ones where you
that'll make a hell of a that's gonna make a hell of a clip. And then you losing your mind. It's gonna be so good.
Oh man. Yeah, good job, Will. But no, I mean, Ronnie, like I say, man, it's just, I look forward to this. We set this little chat and meeting up last week, man, and I was looking forward to it. Like my son said, he talked to you, and like I say, man, I've always played video games. I took a break off for a few years, and then my boys got me on 2K. That's who really got me on it, my sons. And then it's like, dang, you don't play 2K? It's like, no, I don't. I stopped playing video games for a few years toward the middle of my career. And then once I started getting back on, then I started playing this. It was kind of like, uh-oh, I found something that I like. And I like 2K. This is probably the only – I play this game probably out of all the games, probably 90% of the time.
That's amazing. Hey, man, I appreciate you being fair. I'll be honest with you, Randy, like – obviously, growing up in the Bay, when you came to the Raiders, and then obviously you came to the Niners, I followed your career so religiously. Obviously, I grew up on Jerry Rice, and you and him are 1A, 1B in terms of receivers, and I mean, I'm so honored to like have you on my broadcast and have you play our game. It's much love all the way around.
Yeah, it's an honor, man. I look forward to, getting out here, just meeting the two people, Ronnie. Like I said, man, I appreciate you having me on, and I hope y'all viewers, like this game and continue to play. You see me out there with my basketball. Y'all play making shots. Take it easy on me, man. I had a play making shot. I think he hit me for like 17 last Saturday.
All right.
Uh-oh.
I know it's probably 8,000. Straight cash, homie.
Yeah. Straight cash. That's what it is.
Tell you, every time you green, I've given you a trademark. You have to do it now, Randy. Whether you're on broadcast or not.
We go.
Finish it. Woo!
Here we go, big man. Get up and dunk it. Yeah, we got to win this game. I want to win this game, Ronnie.
I'm with you.
Go.
Oh, come on. He picked it. I had him covered.
I haven't even played the 2-on-2 or went in the cages yet.
Yeah. I feel like twos is a little bit like, it's too heavy on backing down and like, I don't know. I personally don't play a lot of twos either. Nice pass. Oh, no! My fault.
I'm coming. Ah.
I couldn't get back. I was on the floor. How often, I mean, obviously not during COVID, but how often do the greatest wide receivers of all time get together? Is that like a thing that people just don't know about? Are you like just hanging out with Jerry Rice all the time? Like, and
man, Ronnie, you wouldn't believe this, man, but the media divides the great athletes up so much, man, that it's really hard for you to get to know guys because one is sometimes you're dealing with egos, sometimes you're dealing with fame and notoriety. So it's really hard for you to get, with, guys like, Rice and myself, Terrell Owens. It's hard to get guys like that together. I mean, I would love to, do some stuff with guys like that, just bringing more attention to the game, to our position.
Yeah, marketing wise, that'd be amazing.
Well, because some fans think that we competed for so long that we have a hate for one another, and that's not what it is.
It's just competition.
Just because you go out here and compete, that's all it is. It's just competition.
Yeah.
And I think that a lot of fans get that mixed up, and then when it's time for you to go to an event where this person shows up and, it might be a wrong comment taken out of, context and whatnot. So
I was standing there. Sorry.
Let's get back to this win, man. I got to get back. I want to win this game.
I don't. I was just standing there. I'm so mad about that. I totally feel you, though. I mean, if for some reason, like, people think that, are you kidding? Oh, my God. Nice steal.
Ronnie, give me this.
I'm running.
Go, Ronnie.
Like people think that there's like bad blood between EA and us or me or whatever, and I'm like, look, everybody's got mad respect to build a game, to build a video game. I know how hard that is, and so across the industry, when we see each other at industry events, it's not like there's any disrespect whatsoever. It's actually exactly the opposite. You have an understanding of how hard it is to get there and do what that organization has done. So, it's just like that in any competitive field. Everybody's trying to put out the best product, and product also means be the best wide receiver in the world.
Come on, Randy.
Oh, the animation took me away. I'm afraid to throw some screens still. Though. Nice shot, Will.
Get that shot, boy. Yeah, Ronnie, but it's just crazy, to where, you see. There you go, Will. We gone. Ah. You know, like I say,
He's everywhere. He's a pest.
Will, what you doing? Will, stay with the man.
He's flying around the court. He's hyped. He's ready. After that win, he's like, "I'll throw it away. What are you doing?" He's backing it up.
Pull it in his face, Will. Pull it right in his face. I'm moving. You want it? You want it? I'm moving. Pull it right in his face. Will, let it fly, Will.
There it is.
Uh-oh.
Get that board. Oh. That was definitely a heat check. Oh, it's nice steal. Oh, no, not the acrobatic stuff. I got it. Yeah, I'm coming. Yes! They can't lose!
Good shot, Will.
All right,
probably one more game, Ronnie.
One more game. I'm with it. One more game.
All right. So, but yeah, you. It's just like, you know, I've been in a lot of places with a lot of guys, and like I say, man, it's great to get on here and meet new people. Like I said, I've met some people, just random people on here over the years, Ronnie. Some damn good ball players.
Yeah.
You know, in the 2K world, and you know, I watch the tournaments and pay attention to know. That's why I said, man, when can we get a celebrity tournament? Because, you know, you think about this, and the reason why I say celebrity tournament, because a lot of celebrities don't really have a lot of time to play, but they love to play the game.
Yeah.
So, you know, like I said, I probably get, you asked me a question earlier about how many hours a week I get on. I try to average, I don't know, I'd say about 15 to 20 hours a week probably.
It's amazing. That's so awesome.
So I try to get some every day.
Full-time dad, full-time broadcasting gigs. You are a Renaissance man, my friend.
I told you, it keeps me out of trouble, Ronnie. Keeps me out of trouble, man.
I feel you. Somebody asked, I think it was Hyper Martin asked, do you play fantasy football?
No, I don't know.
No, not really.
I think that one of the things that confused me as a fan when I played was all the fantasy questions, and you did this for my fantasy team. So, you know, really, in all honesty, you know, I know how somewhat of the numbering system goes in fantasy, but I'm not, you know, all into fantasy to know how it goes and pick them and do all this stuff. So, no, I'm not a big fantasy fan, so I don't really get into it like that.
My team's already sucking, so I shouldn't be playing fantasy either. Oh, I thought we'll have that. All right, these guys are going to come after us with everything. They probably know it's our last game, so let's make it a good one.
Let's get our last one, Will. Let's go. Let it fly. Let it fly, Will.
See, you know what I love about what we've done with 2K is, you know, in 2K10 we introduced My Career where you could build your guy, and then 2K15 we let you scan yourself into the game, and all the online modes, you know, whether it was Park or Cruise or JRC, but it was really about making friends with people you wouldn't have met otherwise. And like you would have never known Will's Make-A-Wish story unless he was playing with us, and you know, you saw that logo and stuff. And you're exactly right. It's about learning and meeting all these people just like you would in the real world, especially right now during COVID, where a lot of people are feeling alone with shelter in place. And so, I mean, anything we can do as the video game, like, it's really important for us to do that.
Right.
Oh, my bad. I meant to pass the ball there. Corner.
There we go, Will. Let's ride.
Straight cash.
There we go. Straight cash, homie. Need to make a.
I knew they were going to do that. Step back.
On here. Y'all got the barbecue chicken there. We need a straight cash emblem. Uh-oh.
Ooh. You and Will just out there dancing.
Send him to you. Ah.
steal.
I see you, boy.
Oh, no.
We'll get it back. We'll get it back. Get it out of here.
Yes, sir.
We go.
We're both coming.
Yeah, Will, I see you. Let's go.
This is amazing.
Give me this. Give me this.
Oh, walk out of bounds.
Yes.
Oh, no, wait. If that goes in, I'm going to lose my mind.
We gone.
Give it go. Most basic move in basketball.
Stay over there, Will. You stay over there. Stay over there. My bad.
I can't knock down. The problem is...
Move. Come on.
That's a good foul. It's a
That
good
was a
foul.
block.
It's a good foul.
Clean.
It's a good foul. They had me out of position on the rebound.
Stay over there, Will. Stay over there. Yep. We gone.
Oh, what? My bad. My fault.
Send him to you.
No,
Yep.
sir.
Good block. We gone. That's all.
Sorry about it.
There you go, Ronnie. I got
Man, we're sort of starting to get our rhythm. I'm like, shoot, I want to keep playing. But I actually got to get out of
Go,
here anyway.
Ronnie.
I should have thrown that up too. Oh,
There you go.
we'll make it count.
Yeah, I know my boys when we want to get on later. I got to eat some dinner. And
You'll be
get
right
ready to
back
get
on.
But no, I'm telling you, Ronnie. I'm telling you, it'll be. I mean, I wish we could do this, more often. Just sit on here and just chop it up, man.
Whatever you want, man. It's been a pleasure. I love talking football. People don't know that about me, but I know my football. I've been a Niners fan. I mean, honestly, when I first, moved to California, I would say before I was a basketball fan, before I was a baseball fan, I was a Niners fan. So that's what really got me into sports, and probably, long story, that's what got me working at 2K. So it's I know my football for sure.
Just being out there, just following. You know what? Just being growing up, following the Niners with all their history and all their players.
Yeah.
I mean, not from Walsh. Just looking at their history. It was just good to really really experience that organization. But just seeing the love that you have for the Bay Area and the 49ers. That's why I had to represent and
I appreciate you,
bring
bro.
my sweatshirt out for you, man. But look, Ronnie, man, I got to run, man. It's been real.
Thanks, Randy.
Hopefully we can do this again, man. Hey, Will, man, it's been nice playing with you. I appreciate it.
One time for Randy Moss. Hey, chat. Hope you guys appreciated him. Randy, such a pleasure. I'll hit you up later. But go enjoy that dinner.
Ronnie, appreciate it.
Take it easy.
Brother.
Randy Moss. What a thrill that was. That was awesome. I hope you guys really enjoyed that. Randy was really gracious with his time, and really showed up and talked very candidly and about a lot of stuff, 2K, NFL, everything. So it was a lot of fun to chop it up with Randy. I hope you guys enjoyed that. You don't have to wait long for another influencer stream, so let me fill you on the schedule real quick. Tomorrow at 2 p.m. I will be playing with somebody from the 2K League, breaking down the past 2K League season. I'll be on about 2 to 3:30, somewhere in there. And then at 5:30 p.m. Pacific time tomorrow night, we'll be with the one and only Dancing Dan Rue. Dan Rue is going to join me in the neighborhood on 5:30 tomorrow, 5:30 p.m. tomorrow. So 2 broadcasts tomorrow. It should be a lot of fun. I might actually even play Fall Guys tonight. My friend Peter's coming over, so we might play Fall Guys or PGA and come back on the broadcast. I don't know. But if I don't come back tonight, I will definitely be on tomorrow, 2 p.m. Pacific time, the same time we started today. We'll be on again tomorrow, running it back. So, yeah. Thank you guys so much. I'll see if I can come back on tonight. But then, yeah, we'll be on tomorrow, 2 o'clock, and then 5:30 tomorrow. So, is that it, Ben? We're all good. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the broadcast. That was really, I mean, what an amazing guy Randy is, and so nice and honest and friendly. It was really cool to have that broadcast. Hey, secure the bag. You still haven't got your giveaway from yesterday? Yeah. Well, how about that? How about that win? That was wild. Yeah, 4 consecutive steals. That was amazing. Oh yeah, everybody enjoy Game 7 tonight. I don't know. That's a big reason I'm not planning on doing a real broadcast. I mean, I might play Fall Guys or PGA, but if my friend Peter wants to play. But yeah, everybody enjoy Game 7. I hope my pick for the NBA championship stays alive. I don't know. We'll have to see. But Game 7 tonight. Hopefully everybody enjoys it. And then, like I said, either I'll be back on tonight with my friend Peter, or we'll be back on at 2 p.m. Pacific time tomorrow. Ben, we're all good? We're all good? Should I wrap it? All right. Well, guys, thank you very much. And I will see you either later today, but more likely tomorrow at 2 p.m. See you tomorrow.